Hope I'm coming through nice and clear and everyone can hear me okay. Just getting my few bits and pieces together while I just chill and wait for a few people to turn up. Let's get some intermission music going on. Here we go. Nice little bit of chill out music while I wait for some more people to roll up. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. It says Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday, or Thursday morning if you're here in the UK with myself. It is currently 4 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. So yes, I do get up ridiculously early to host spaces. Hey, Doctor, I can always count on you to come jump in the space with us. Now let me just turn this off, get you up to the stage. Hey, Doctor, what's happening, mate?
You might as well make me co-host.
I know. I should do, shouldn't I? So I can always count on you to come and chill in the space with me at stupid o'clock.
You know I got your back, brother.
Yeah, man. How's things?
Man, everything's everything. Can't complain. Just over here, studio, putting something together for someone in the VeVe community. You know, YouTuber looking to be a little more active. So, yeah, just putting together some intros and some things.
Ah, nice one. So I see we also got Noz in there in the background as well. Got Slider as well. So thanks for joining us, guys. So also, if you want to come up and say hi at any point during the show, you're more than welcome to do so. And yeah. So we've got something cooking, Doctor. So So very, very cool. Well, how's my week been? What have I been up to? Not a hell of a lot, really. So my week so far has been pretty boring. It's just work and just trying to get all these spaces together. And yeah, nothing really overly exciting. Ooh, got Hino's in the house as well. So how are you, bro? So I hope you're all recovered from your nice little meetup from a certain someone from the VeVe community. So that was really cool to see, by the way.
Yeah, man. I was just in the Biggest Bros live stream. We were trying to do a little something for DoktaStrange, try and get them over 500 subs. If that happens tonight, like within an hour or so, I think the Biggest Bro will come back on a live stream and he's going to give away an Ultra Grail something. I'm not sure which cryptoid, but he's going to give away an Ultra Grail. And of course, Hinano being the snooping spy that he is, the watcher, he found out about it. He just literally, we were like little kids playing at home with the TV on, the light is all on, and it's past bedtime. And Hinano just like busted the door and was like, "What the hell are you kids doing? Get your ass
Go to sleep."
Yeah, get your ass in the bed. So we was trying, man. We tried. You know, we had some fun. We did a little thing called Raven's Wheel. So yeah, man, guys, go subscribe to Real Uncommon Podcast. I'm pretty sure everybody in here is subscribed. But for anybody listening back on this show, you know, head on over there. Help us get them over 500 subscribers. Now, do it now. Tell them us.
So do it now. Get over to Real Uncommon Podcast. They are currently on 484 subscribers. Do it. And speaking of Hinano, so how are you, mate? Not coming to bust our door open and say go to sleep, are you?
Hey, I'm at the airport. I'll talk when they stop announcing.
Oh, right, okay.
Dedication of this man, I'm telling you, he's relentless. He's like the Terminator, man. You know, you can't.
Okay, they stop talking.
Yeah,
never mind.
No, yeah. No. Jump in when it's safe to do so. I know how noisy airports can get. Real bright, real pain. We'll see a few more people in the house as well. I see Humble as well. So my fellow brother over in the motherland. Hope it's not too wet and too cold for you at the moment, because I know Oz is getting into winter. So stay dry, stay warm. See Shankster as well. Shankster, thanks for dropping in. And now we've got a few more people in the house. Let's get some intro music.
Okay, I'm good.
Cool.
Good.
Okay, before we do that, how are we, mate?
Hey, How are you guys? Doctor, I seen you and Big Bro and everybody else in there, and then more. I really appreciate you guys. I mean, man, and no, it was nothing like me scolding kids. It was nothing like that. I was like literally coming back from shopping, taking the kid to go pick up school clothes. My buddy's driving us back to his house to pick up our bags, and all of a sudden he's like, look what the biggest bro's doing. Like, what is he doing? Like, he's got this live stream going on right now for like 505 subscribers. And then I go and look at my notifications. You got like Richard giving stuff away, Big Bro giving stuff away, Buck Jester giving stuff away. Even Poof is in on this because I seen him sharing some things. It's like, you guys. So very humbling, and I really appreciate that. But no, I just came to say hi real quick, and to see how you guys were doing. I think you guys know I ran into Chris. He was just walking on a beach for some strange reason. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like a Canadian guy that I know. And yeah, we ended up hanging out with them, and without doxing his family, we had a good time. And I left their place way too late. Got 3 hours of sleep, and I had to catch a plane to jump to another island afterwards.
Oh, nice. Oh, at least you can sleep on the plane, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was cool. So we just did like a 3-day island hop just to kind of like see Chris, and then also I had some business I had to do here on Oahu. So we're flying back tonight.
I see a nice little balance of business and pleasure.
Yeah, a little bit of business and pleasure and some fun, and take the kids shopping and spoiler rotten.
Excellent. I also noticed we took the just it was because it was posted on X. So they took the kids to the water park. So they had a good time.
Oh yeah, I hurt my back yesterday. Oh, Doctor, you probably know. Yeah, I think it was like maybe 16 slides over there, and it was the last slide I went on. I did something to my back, so I'm having old man problems today.
Oh no! Oh, make sure you rest up, take care, and yeah, go look after the back because you've only got one of them.
Yeah, it's not doing so good, but yeah, she had a good time to answer your question. She had a blast. It was her first D and her first water park experience. Although D couldn't ride anything because of the thing.
Yeah, that little issue of what's cooking.
Hey, Hinano, guys don't talk about it that much anymore, but I haven't forgotten D has a little, something in the oven still, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted you to know that you guys officially have like the first VeVe baby. Like, this is not even your baby anymore. This is the community's baby. This is VeVe baby. So I just wanted you to know that because I just reflected on it and realized that like this is all our child, So I wanted to let you know that because when she gets closer, I know it's gonna happen. We're all gonna be like, "Is D okay? What is she eating?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna get crazy. Watch.
Well, oh, they're talking. I'll respond to you when they're done talking.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries. Look at that community conception. I like that. It's kind of weird and creepy at the same time, but it is a beautiful thought. And you are right. The whole community is basically going to be like behind it. It's gonna be like the chosen one or something like that. It's like Neo or like
like the golden child.
Yeah, you see all the hands holding the baby up in the air, like
yeah.
Everyone's Mufasa. Yeah. No, you're right, Doc. This sentiment has been expressed to us before, but I like to call the baby the Web3 baby since we kind of combine VeVe, Cryptoids, McFarlane, and everyone in between.
Well, look at that.
Or VeVe baby.
Hey, there you go.
We just simply call it like the child. Just
yes, the kid, and they don't have the child.
The child, the kid.
Yeah, there you go.
Little V, I don't know. But
that's a rapper.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I was about to say we did have our Humble up to the stage, but I think he's just dropped down. Humble. So I'm sorry, mate. If you want to come back up, please do so. I was literally about to announce you, but that's all good. If you want to come back. Also got Richard in the house.
Sorry,
Come back, Humble.
It's my fault, Humble. I talk too much. Chris found that out on Monday night.
So how was it? Oh, actually, before we get back into it, Humble is back, so we'll give a Humble a bit of time. There we go. Humble, you're back, mate. Oh, maybe not. No, I think he's trying. That's right. We'll let him keep trying. But how was it actually meeting Chris in person? Because I always say like to everybody, like if you're able to do a VeVe meetup in real life, definitely do it because it's a fantastic experience.
Well, to kind of cliff note it, we met at the beach. Like literally, we landed. We picked up our car. We had an issue with our car. They screwed us over. And then so we were a little bit late to go meet with them. And he was at the beach, and they were actually getting ready for the Stanley Cup final.
Oh yeah.
So so met him at the beach. Literally, they were like out in the sun. A bunch of Canadians looked like they were frying in the sun. But had a good time meeting his entire family. It was awesome. We went to his place that night. I brought a bunch of sushi and like Hawaiian type of delicacy type of foods that they never tried, and it was good. I mean, it was kind of like, we were best friends for a very long time. He was giddy in his feet meeting, D and I, and just like, meeting a VeVe fam in Hawaii. His wife is wonderful. His kids are wonderful. And yeah, we hit it off. We talked for like 8 hours straight, nonstop.
Nice. Oh, that's fantastic.
In fact, what stopped us was our we were tired, and I had to catch a plane like in 3 hours.
That's it. Just the spirit was there, but the body's like, no, come on, guys, you gotta settle down, and get some sleep.
Yeah, he told me like, yeah, I'm so sorry, it's time zones, because him and his wife were fading a little bit, and I said, yeah, it's time for you guys to go to bed, and it's time for us to go to bed because we literally didn't sleep much because we had to get the car back. If not, they were going to charge me for 2 days, and then we had to jump on an airplane and get here. So it was a quick, fast meetup, and yeah, spent good half of the day with the Severs.
Excellent. Oh, fantastic. Love it. But Humble's back. Humble, how are you, mate?
Yo guys, morning here, morning. Good night for y'all. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon for you.
Yeah, it's 11 a.m. Sorry, 11:10.
Right. 11:10. So how's things, mate?
Just hoping to say thanks for the space, man. Long time I didn't jump in spaces. No, in the space on the stage.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking it's been a while since we've actually spoke, mate. How have you been? How's life over in the motherland?
Yeah, it's winter, as everybody getting sick, and that.
Yeah, winter time, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's all, man. That's just how much time, man.
Humble, we love you, man.
Yeah. Oh, congrats, man. Congrats.
Yo, Humble, man, just wanted to say while I got you here, never got to talk to you before. Specifically you and Slider, man. You guys are one of like a handful of day ones support my channel, man. Support me still to this day. So I just want to say thank you, man.
100%, man. 100%. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Also love all the TikTok videos you keep sending me as well. they make me laugh all the time. Cheers.
The hack tour, right? The hack tour.
Cool. Tell you what, I until I actually saw that popping up all over the X Spaces, I had no idea what anyone was talking about. I was like, oh, okay. So this is the latest thing.
The meme of the year, right? Now it's the meme of the year, man.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it all over the shop.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, very cool.
Thanks for having me here. I'll be listening.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries. And like I say all the time, mate, you're welcome up anytime.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
Osman.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, Osman, did you go for the drop yesterday? The grenade.
The grenade? Sadly, no. I actually forgot about it because I got caught up with life, and I totally forgot they changed the drop times. And yeah, but did you go for it?
Yeah, I got the green one.
Nice.
2-digit. Yeah.
2-digit.
Yeah, but it's below retail. It's below retail.
Yeah, well, I was so we are going to do a little bit of market watch shortly and see what they're going for. I think 2 of them are going below retail and 2 of them are going above retail, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
No, it's dope. I like the art. The way it beats. It's quite a dope art. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is really, really nice. I love the way they sort of all like beat at different paces, like depending on what rarity you got.
The problem is I had to throw 10,000 MCP points. That's
oh, really?
No choice. Yeah, no worries, huh? Get the points back, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you know if anyone managed to score themselves the physical, like, because they had the thing going, like, that if you got the 395 for the red and green one, or 188 for the orange,
the 188.
you get the physical.
188. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap. I saw it's on their website. It's around $200 Aussie dollars.
Is it now?
For the physical? Yeah.
Yeah, right. So if you end up getting yourself that, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, man. Kudos. Yeah, man. I need to go, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries, mate. All right, take care.
Thanks.
Have a good one, mate.
Man.
Talk more soon.
Have a good one. Yep.
All right. Well, I suppose on that note, then we should get into a little bit see what's going on in the spaces. So yeah, we've had the what's that called, the Nick Walker Handle with Care drop, which happened yesterday my time, and yeah, that has apparently sold out, which is no surprise because of the mint numbers. And let me just go over to VeVe's website. So yeah, so like we were saying before, if you manage to score yourself with the red one, where are you? There you are. With the red one and the green one, if you manage to get yourself the mint number 395, that entitles you to getting the physical, I believe, of the collection of all the different hearts, like a physical print. Let me just go over here to the yeah. So you basically get the physical, the 4 grenade hearts, and yeah, you'll get that sent to you. But you had to have got it on the drop. So if you got it in the marketplace, you won't be eligible. So that's very important, guys. So if you got it on the drop, say all yours. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't go for it because I got caught up with life and kids, and I totally forgot about the drop time. But yeah, it looks like everyone's having good fun with it. So because we were talking about it in the spaces last week and saying about what we speculated the animation might be, and we weren't too far off. We were basically just said like it's gonna like beat and do stuff, but we were hoping it might like explode and put like paint everywhere or something like that. That would have been cool. But yeah, it's very, very cool. What about you, Doctor?
Yeah, I think it turned out dope, man. I think when we all saw the actual animation, we got a little more excited, along with the drop details, and I think it just has a different look to it, animation-wise, than most of the stuff we have. So I think between that and the scarcity, it gave it a little bit of extra value, a little kick, and definitely got me more interested in the drop. So I went for it.
And did you end up getting anything?
I got a green number 58.
Nice. Well, that's still pretty good. I'll give you one of them. There we go. Yeah, well, the fact that if anybody got anything on the drop is a win, because apparently it sold out like within seconds. No surprise, really.
Yeah, it did. Actually, I missed on the drop, and I hit a rebound for that one.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it's below retail. I don't know how long it'll linger down there, but I have mine listed for sale for now. And yeah, man, I think it's a pretty dope drop. I'm still waiting to hear who hit all the special mint numbers and who's going to get a physical and get the print. So very exciting stuff, man. In my book,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna take some time out and do some research on Mr. Walker. What I hear, he's pretty famous in the pop art world. So I think these things are possibly undervalued right now. I think that if we are able to interact with our collectibles a little better one day, item like this, lightsabers, all of those types of standalone items are going to be kind of fun to play with. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. So what about you? Did you go for the drop at all? Did you manage to get anything? Oh, he might not be able to talk. He might be still stuck at the airport.
I'm here.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. No
no, I'm just getting ready to board. But I did go for the drop. I don't know if you can hear something in the background. I'm sorry if you can, but I went for the drop and I missed it.
Missed it? It's like, oh no.
I went for the rebound. I missed it.
So that one. Ooh. But yeah. But what do you think about the drop? just about like the mechanics, the art, or anything like that. I reckon the artwork is like really cool. Like I reckon the way they've got like the physicals attached to it as well. Like it had a little sort of bounty system going as well. I reckon it's a pretty positive move in what VeVe's trying to do.
It's a great collectible. I would love to tell you about it, but the overhead announcer is just bugging my my feedback here. So sorry.
So shut up. We're trying to talk here. Did they not know what we're trying to do here? Did they not know?
I know. Where's the manager?
That's it. So call the manager. Yeah, no, that's all good, mate. I guess we'll talk a bit more on it in a later date. But yeah, while we're at it, then let's do a bit of let's go shopping. Where are you? Where's it going? That one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go shopping. So let's see what the Handle with Care Matt Walker drop is going for at the moment. So right now we have got our red grenade, which is our ultra rare, is going for. So it was a 30 gem price point. Just bear that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So right now the red grenade is going for 17 gems and 50 frags on the floor. So unfortunately, that one's gone way below retail. But of course, if you're looking to pick yourself up one in the aftermarket, now could be a very good time. Obviously, not financial advice. We've got our orange, which is our secret rare. So that is currently going for 45 gems on the floor. So slightly above retail. So not doing too bad. Then we have got, what else we got here? It's good. Looks like the website's playing a little bit more, being a bit more friendly than it was last time around. So not doing too bad. Okay, we've got the green one. So the green hand grenade is currently going for 13 gems and 97 frags on the floor. So what's that? So your red and green are going well below retail. So if you're looking to pick yourself up one there could be some good opportunities there. Now this is the kicker, the blue one, the coveted secret rare, the one with the ridiculously low additions, I believe was 25, is going for 1,199 gems on the floor. So if you manage to get yourself that secret rare, then yeah, you're not doing too bad. And also as well, if you got that on the drop, that also automatically entitles you to a physical of that as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it says here those collectors who secured the blue on the drop will be contacted for shipping information to get a physical, and that ships internationally. So congratulations to you if you manage to get that on the drop. But yeah, very cool. Okie dokie. Right. Yeah. So that's probably the biggest thing that's happened so far. So like I said, we do also have the up drop coming shortly as well, and then we've got the Venom and Carnage drop, which look really cool. So, Doctor, what do we think about the Venom and Carnage drop?
Looks good, but no animation, no buy. Not for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
I agree. We need animation on that. They look great. I can talk now, by the way. Sorry.
Excellent.
No, I can't. Never mind.
Yeah. He's trying.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, it's like we've come too far, and I understand the whole thing of like, starting these way back or whenever they did, but I don't know, man. They have to evolve along with us, and I mean, these are the perfect characters to have animations with, even if they're slight, like how the Venomized collectibles are, and that may be the case. We got to remember that, because a lot of times when we see these still pictures, there other aspects and weird things going on when we actually get it. So we might have a little effects and stuff floating around, who knows, but I mean in general I would like to have a little tap, and get 3 different animations out of one collectible. I think we're at a point where when you have like notable characters like this, they have to be animated, and now that you set the standard with Iron Man, you gotta give me like 3 animations at that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, the textures and quality is looking like spot on. But yeah, we definitely need some animation now because like VeVe is sort of set the standard, and everyone's sort of coming to expect it now, saying at least even if it's just bare minimum animation, it's got to be something, just anything. Even if it's just like just the tentacles, just like moving slightly, like with the animation. But yeah, so that one, when are they coming? So we've got. Okay, so they're both being dropped on Sunday, the 30th of June at the Venom's being dropped at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Venom and Carnage is being dropped at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so basically an hour after each other. And yeah, so that's Venom and Carnage. Carnage is basically looking exactly the same. Really, really clean animation, but again, really clean detail, but no animation.
Yeah, I think the real question is it gonna stay at retail or go below, or how high above?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? Because I believe that if you were going to do all the crafting mechanics and do anything like that, it's going to cost somewhere around, I think so. I haven't done the tallying myself, but someone was telling me it's going to cost somewhere around like 124 gems.
But the thing is, though, is like, how accurate is that even? Because what if I get everything off the market for really cheaper than box price? Is that really what I'm spending? Is that the minimum you would spend, or is that the maximum if you bought all the items out the store?
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one.
And then people got to spend, what, 30 to craft? So the way I look at it, it's like, I just don't know why, even if you bought all the items off the market for their lowest prices possible and then spent 30 gems to craft, like why you would let it go cheaper than that. So I'm trying to just prepare to be able to grab one for around that total price. And if it's too much higher than that, I'll just wait it out, I guess.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a wait and see. But like it says here, like so obviously to get the Venom, you need to get yourself. It says here on the article. So it says Venom is one of the Marvel's most enigmatic and compelling characters, who now transition into the realm of digital collectibles. Ooh, cool. Collectors who craft or obtain all 4 Venomized mighties in the Venom path are eligible for a craft to purchase of the Venom Premium Digital Collectible for 30 gems. So yes, you're right. So it's going to cost you 30 gems to actually craft this thing straight off the bat, and to craft the Venom. And hopefully this will be a bit different for the Carnage. So to craft the Venom, you need the Venomized versions of Iron Man, Hawkeye, Magneto, and the Blob. So it is a 30 gem price point to craft. There are 1,100 and 100 editions. So 1,111. It's an ultra rare. It is a first appearance according to the tag. And yeah, that's basically it. So it says to be eligible to craft, users must hold Venomize all of those I just said. It says no digital collectibles will be burnt during the crafting event, so you won't lose any of your Marvel Mighties by doing this. It's basically first in, first serve. Store and market purchases are eligible, so that's also very important. So you can pick up the Marvel Mighties from the store and not have to worry about not being eligible, because that's totally cool. And crafting will close on the 14th of July. So crafting is going to be open for a limited amount of time. So if that's something you're interested in, give it a go, get into it. So you might get yourself a good mint number. But yeah, Doctor, I'm with you. I'm just going to have to see where they're going to sit in the in the market, see what the market values are at.
Yeah, it's interesting too that is a little, there's a little window of time between when the crafting starts and there being a closing date, because like me, I just grabbed a couple of Venomized Mighties just over time since they dropped. I don't have any complete sets. I didn't buy like multiples of any one in particular or anything. But as time has gone on, I really didn't like the mechanics involved with this drop. So I kind of just tapered off and trying to either finish a set or anything like that. And now I'm just kind of like just playing it more from a flipping perspective now, because the ones I have, I'm not really super fond of like that anyway. So it was like I kind of put it on the pathway and then decided like a quarter in, now I'm not going to do it. So now I'm sitting here just watching the market, and I've seen the prices increase as we've been getting through other drops and closer to this crafting event. So I'm not sure if, I should start trying to sell them now or kind of wait till after the date, after the crafting begins and see what happens during that gap. Will they go up? Will they go down? Who knows? But I would have liked to see something a little more flexible on this drop. I don't like feeling pigeonholed into having to buy specific collectibles in order to craft whichever item I wanted. I would have just preferred like any combination of 3, or something like that, because kind of messes with the market prices a little. But I don't know if doing it that way would mess with the prices even more. But I think just having any 3 or something like that, like make it just a little more simpler and cleaner, and just let me just have 3 and choose which one I want to go for. If I have 6, then I can go for both, or to spend my 30 gems. Like all of this all over the place and collecting this. No correlation between these characters and Venom or Carnage, so it doesn't even make reason type of sense. So I don't
know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? So, also want to say, I can see Superstar Money listening there in the background as well. I just want to give you guys a quick shout out. They've just released their latest video, just covering Cryptoys. So it says Cryptoys Town Hall recap. So if you guys are interested in knowing a bit more about what's going over on Cryptoys, head over to the Superstar Money channel and give them a like, comment, subscribe as well, and get behind them. They're always holding it down the space every day, dropping new videos. So definitely give them a like, a follow, and check them out. Also, big thank you to everyone who's just tuning in. I see the likes of Clever Jerk, your collection again always on point, amazing. So so congratulations to you. I see you always picking up everything in the market or rocking those awesome mint numbers. Very cool. So Pulpy, thanks for dropping in, mate. Mark D, Shawnee Poo's in the background as well. Thanks for dropping in, guys. Richard, thanks. Big thank you to Richard as well. He's got that giveaway going with the biggest bro to try and get the Real and Con podcast up to 500 subs. So get behind that and see Mission as well. Mission, say thanks for dropping in, mate. And Key Collector 98. So I hope all's good with you guys. Just want to say a big thank you for everyone taking the time to listen in. We're just talking about the Venom drop and the Carnage drop, and saying they look very cool, but they need some animation. But like I said, I'm with you, Doctor. I mean, like maybe instead of having having the Venomized Mighties is cool. Like maybe they could have kind of like how they used to do with the how you collect an action figure and then you get an arm or a leg or something and they put it together and then that sort of makes a different figure. Maybe they could do something like that.
Wow, damn! You took me back to being a kid with that one. Whoa, that's really creative. That's fair.
Yeah, how's that, ladies and gentlemen, for a bit of incentive? Say if you did get a Venomized Iron Man or a Venomized Hawkeye, it comes with the head or the arm, and then you can put them together, and then that gives you the crafting to make the Venom. Would that make things a bit more enticing?
I think so. If at minimum it would just be something different. You know what I'm saying? And could you imagine buying and selling body parts on the market? I think that's
That'd be so good. That'd be so cool and so creepy at the same time. We have your own little chop shop for body parts or something. You feel like on the black market or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to trade you a kidney for a brain. So
but then imagine the crafting mechanics out of that. You could have this full on patchwork collectibles and stuff like that. They'd have their own line.
Yeah, I'd have a whole new character. I'd construct the Venom and leave everything out but the brain, like a rational Venom, something crazy new.
Yeah, that could be cool. I mean, they could try and they could keep it basic, maybe not make them animated because that might be a little bit tricky. But say if they had for Chase, have different body parts, drop with certain collectibles. You get the collectible and then you have the body part. Then from all these different body parts, you could even craft your own unique collectible.
Yeah, that would be sick, man. I mean,
ooh.
I know down the line, I don't know what the price action is going to look like on these, but I'm definitely trying to get a Venom because I know at some point they're going to turn on that whole AI aspect of this. So whether I'm in my VeVe verse or whether I'm projecting these in AR, it would be kind of crazy to talk to Venom because, like, as a character, he talks so different than everyone else. His mentality is wild. So I would just have fun every day waking up, having a consistent conversation with my Venom in my room, or whatever. So
that's a conversation with Venom. It's like, good morning, Venom. How are you today? Hungry.
yes, and then like, at the end you're just like, are we Venom? And he's answering, we are Venom. So I would like that.
Yeah, that could be cool. That could be a lot of fun. So there you go. If you're listening out there, my collectibles or anyone on the VeVe team, like, take notes. So let's see if it's within the realm of possibility. If not now, maybe in the future.
Yeah, Oz, do you have any Sylvester Stallone impersonation? I mean, could you imagine waking up with like the Rambo in your room? You know what I mean? And talking to him.
That would be cool. It's like, so Rambo. So I'm feeling a bit down today. Like, what should I do? To survive war, you got to become war. Get out there. I know my Stallone impressions aren't as good as my other impressions, unfortunately. But yeah, I that would be cool though. Like, or get like or if we stuck in like Rocky like dropped on the app, like get like sort of like a proper like Rocky motivation or something like that.
And that would be so awesome. I would love to collect, Rocky, Star Spangled Banner trunks. Give me an animated one, and give me a bronze statue, the one that's in like Philadelphia. It's the secret rare, and then give me everything from Apollo, Drago, and Clubber Lang. You know what I'm saying? All animated. You got to make them do stuff together when I drop them together. You know what I'm saying? We done came too far. Matt Gondak, gun racks, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Stop playing around, man. Give me interactive collectibles here, man. Interactive collectibles.
That's it. I'm sure, like, they've had these discussions over on VeVe, but yeah, now it's just a case of trying to make it happen. But can you imagine, like, just going back to the AI part of it that we're talking about, like, imagine if you had, like, like all the characters from Rocky, like, you could, like, talk to, like, Apollo Creed or Clubber Lang, especially Clubber Lang. That could be a fun one.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, pity the fool. So, Clubber, what's your prediction for the fight? Pain.
Yeah, and then, you got to have that, like, secret rare of Thunder Lips.
Oh yeah, have like Hulk Hogan, man. That'd be so cool.
Sick. That would be like a double FA effect.
Oh man, that'd be amazing. Well, tell you what, how's this for a collectible? Having like Apollo Creed, like having the star spangled trunks, dancing like to Living in America, like I did like in Rocky. What's it for? Nice little like diorama.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very cool. So other than that, I think that's those are probably the biggest drops we've got coming on VeVe at the moment. So like we said before, we just had the Handle with Care one, which got sold out instantly. So that's a big success for Nick Walker there. So congratulations to you, sir. And yeah, we've got the Venom and the Carnage coming up towards the end of the week. So the Venom is being dropped on the 30th of June on Sunday, and Carnage is being dropped on the same day, but one's being dropped at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the other being dropped at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And just jumping over to the Carnage one. So basically, Carnage basically got exactly the same stats as Venom. So it's a 30 gem price point to craft. It's 1,111 editions, because that's a lot of ones. And same deal, except but with Venom, with Carnage, you need the Venomized Falcon, you need the Venomized Scarlet Witch, Beast, and Storm to be eligible for that one. So again, same deal. So you need to have all of them to craft. You can pick them up in the market or on the drop. Both are eligible to do it. Crafting closes on the 14th of July for Venom. For Carnage, and yeah, so very, very cool. So yeah, like I was saying before, the textures look great. The collectible itself looks great, but yeah, it's just lacking that animation. But hopefully, this is just another stepping stone towards something awesome. Now, one other one we do have coming up is the Pixar Up character series. which I believe is dropping on the on Saturday the 29th. Doctor, what do we think about this one? So, because again, these collectibles aren't animated, but the details looking really good, really fine.
Honestly, I haven't looked at the details or the craftsmanship of the drop. I mean, everything that they do, Pixar and all of that type of stuff, it seems to port over well, from the original artwork or wherever it came from. I'm not too familiar with the movie, so I probably won't be going for the drop. And if I do, it would be from trying to get a leg up with my gems perspective. I wouldn't have any attachment to the items. So.
Yeah, same. I mean, like I know that what's it? VeVe Magic and Yo Steph had a space not long ago called Space of Adventure is out there. So the recording for that is available on the X Spaces. So if you were lucky enough to just jump in on that one, I've heard it was a fantastic space, and there was a few giveaways involved with that one as well. So that's out there on the X Space. If you want to go check that one out, I think you can find it on VeVe Magic's X Space account, and probably Yo Steph's as well. But a few of the market details. Let's have a look here. So this is the Disney Pixar Up character series. So in this one, we have our uncommon, which is Carl Fredrickson, looking very, very cool there. Got the typical grumpy old man face. Like I said before, the animation on these details, the animation on these collectibles is getting really good. So it's a 28 gem price point. It's uncommon, and it is a 2009 edition. So obviously to correlate with the release of the film, which I believe was 2009. Hopefully that's correct. I haven't actually looked that up, but that sounds about right. So that is 28 gems. Here we go. Shared by. Thank you, Doctor, for pinning that to the chat. So yeah, if you're interested, check that one out there as well. So yeah, so that's our uncommon 28 gems. We've got Russell. Russell is our rare. Again, 28 gems, 1,312 editions. And we've got our ultra is Charles Muntz, because adventure is out there. The great discoverer. 28 gems. Oh, there's 409 editions on this one. So we're getting a bit lower on that one. And last we have Kevin, which is our large looking dodo looking thing, which is the colorful bird. And that was 88 editions on this one. That's our secret rare. So very, very scarce. And just seeing if there's any special bits and pieces we might know about this one. Not all the usual jazz. Say waitlist. We're over 30 minutes before the drop. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So basically, there's no physicals or anything special attached to this one. So yeah, that's basically what it is. So if you're a fan of the series, the Up series, that could be something for you. But me personally, I won't be going for it because like I said, gems are scarce at the moment, and I'm not particularly into it. But this could be a good pairing if you happen to get yourself an Up house. So I can see a lot of stuff, fun stuff coming out of this with the Vaultholics.
Right. Okay, so this is attached to the house, and there were other stuff on that drop as well, right? It wasn't just the house, was it?
For the Pixar one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the Up house a while back, which was attached to.
That was the only one that's attached to Up.
Yeah, Pix. Let me just have a quick little looky look.
Yeah, I gotta say, while you're looking at that, that the details are amazing on the, craftsmanship. But again, we've had things leading up to this that are like seriously accurate to the originals. So I'm not like shocked, but I am definitely impressed with the quality.
Yeah, definitely, because the Up house, I believe it was part of the Pixel Pals collection, which got dropped a while back. So in that one, we had like Woody, Mike Wazowski, Lightning McQueen.
Wow, such diverse characters on one drop. Interesting.
So yeah, just out of curiosity, let's see if there's been any movement on the Up house, because I was kind of expecting this one to sort of like start spiking up a little bit. So currently, right now, at the time of this recording, if you're looking for The House from Up Adventure is out there on VeVe. It is currently going for 14 gems and 80 frags.
I would say if this was a year ago or just back in the day, price action moving in reaction to other things, I think that would have been more of a thing, but I just don't think we have enough people on the app active and thinking that way anymore.
And also a lot of people might be saving the gems for the Carnage and Venom drop as well.
Very true. Very true. Then it's not like we don't have a nice Wolverine comic dropping tomorrow.
That's very true as well. So that was going to be my next thing as well. Also as well, if you haven't checked out any of DoktaStrange's Stack and Slack videos, please do so. Again, great sources of content and information.
Yes, but do not check my channel for a review on this comic because I've been commissioned by too many people in the community to do work, so I was not able to get there for this one. And this is one of my favorite comics, man. I'm really disappointed I didn't get to cover it, but is what it is.
It is. But if you're interested in checking out how the Deadpool comic went, you can definitely check that one out because I believe that was the last one you dropped.
Indeed, yeah. Just got that one out just in time as well. So yeah, it's just funny, man. We're getting a lot of Deadpool stuff. You know, I'm still wondering if we're gonna get another Deadpool. You know, like I mentioned in my video, I wouldn't mind getting a collectible that's more based on like the earlier versions of Deadpool, where it's not just red and black. You know, it's kind of like you can see on this cover of Deadpool #1. Circle of the chase, whatever. He has like a little bit of gray blue highlights and stuff, you know. So you know, there's a lot of room for us to still get more Deadpools, especially with the one that we have is just like Christmased out.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I want so if anything, give me a whole. Let's just act like that never happened, and give me another Deadpool drop where it's like serious. Give me variants that are tied in with the movie, whatever's name is Lady Deadpool in there. Give me all of that, but statues animated. Give me oh God, what's the name of Deadpool's crew? So basically, like he wears a suit where he's white and his eyes are red or whatever, like the white gray. Give me that, man.
Like the different costumes with Deadpool, like you got like the X-Force Deadpool, which is like the gray,
right?
Like Wolverine.
Yes, I mean they could do something. They could do a specific X-Force drop if they wanted to. Give me Domino, give me all of them.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? With the it's too much, man. But I need animated Deadpool. I need some sword action, him blocking some bullets that I don't know where they're coming from. I need, you know, another anime where he's pulling out the guns, blasting at whoever, bullets flying. I need all of that, man. Like.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, you know, even if it's in like, you know, the cell shading style, we've got like, you know, with the Magneto and Kingpin and all that sort of stuff. I think that'd be cool. Like him just like doing like some like dancing around, like even with him having his guns out, just going bang 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 bang. No, that would be cool.
Yeah, you know, I'll take any of the animations, even the funny ones. You know, him dancing and doing a little hip action. You know what I'm saying? I'll take all of that, man. Again, another character that if they turn on an AI with that, that's like one of the ultimate characters to interact with on a daily. So,
I mean, can you imagine having a conversation with Deadpool? That'd be amazing.
It's crazy. I mean, Miles, you know, Vader, all of these characters we have. It's crazy.
That's it, and it's all within the realm of possibility, I guess. Like, you know, AI is getting better and better every day. I know we've got the likes of like Crypt Toys have got that integrated into their collectibles as well, so we'll see some action over there. I'm sure, like, you know, all the other platforms might have a go at it as well. Now, it's a very, very exciting and very evolving space.
Yeah, I mean, I have my eye on it, and I'm thinking about it more in regard to VeVe, just because, you know, a couple months ago, 5-6 months ago, they went over, I don't remember if it was Japan, China, Korea, I don't remember where it was, but they met with one of the leaders in that whole AI, building it into a character thing. And, you know, a lot of people made note of it, but it wasn't a big deal because nobody really knows who that company is and what they do. But a couple of people dug in and were like, oh, okay. So they're responsible with being able to, you know, make AI interact with different things on the digital space. So, you know, I know where this is going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very exciting times. So that basically covers our like drop wise, because I don't think anything else has been released while I've been asleep. Because sometimes that happens. I wake up and all this stuff's just been released. But so that's what we've got coming up. So we've got the up drop coming up first on the Saturday, and then that will be followed by the Venom and the Carnage drop on the Sundays. So stay tuned for that, guys, and good luck for anybody who wants to go for anything on the drops. Now let's head over to comics. So we've had we recently just had the Deadpool comic drop, which is the Circle Chase #1. I believe it is not sold out, which is not surprising. But let's have a look over here. So we've had that one. We've had the Donald Duck comic as well, and coming this today. So today for me, so this Thursday we've got the Wolverine cover coming, the comic coming. So very, very cool. And I actually got mate?
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I had this comic. Well, actually, I didn't have this comic back in the day. I wanted it though. Never got my hands on it. Collection and all my possessions got stolen. Didn't collect comics again till VeVe came along, right? This one fell off my radar, man. I just gotta shout out the fam, key collector in the house. You know what I'm saying? I went for one of his mystery bags, not the last whatnot that he did, but the one before that. And I can't tell you if I hit it or not, because this man hooked it up. And all I know is that's what I got in the mail, slabbed up in a 9.8. So shout out to him. Timing was incredible, because here we are. Now they dropped it on the app, and I'm one of those people trying to pair my physical with the digital. So I'm ready for it.
Nice. And speaking of the man himself, so Key Collector's up to the stage. Hey, what's up, mate?
Hey, what's good? What's good? Hey, what's up, Doctor? What's up, Oz? Hey, thank you
Well,
for
brother.
staying. Always, bro. Congratulations on the gift too, or the prize, or the giveaway.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Yes, sir. Nah, I came up here non-comic related.
Okay.
So, Doctor, if you wanted to talk about your comic, bro, and nah, man, that's all you, G. Like, for real, I'm so happy that you got to get a matching thing with the digital. But yeah, bro. Yeah, no, most definitely, man. I just came up here to say something funny, make everybody laugh. Because last night, I didn't tell nobody this. I said it in space today, but last night, Darren went to go get some ice cream, and we parked next to this car, and there was a lady in there, older lady.
Mm-hmm.
She had her windows rolled down. Are you with me? Okay, cool.
Yeah. We got you.
And then, me, I'm an extrovert, bro. I'll talk to anybody, bro. So I mean, she looks at me and she smiles. So we start chopping it up.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Yeah, I'm over here." She talking about she has a expedition, and it's a 2003 expedition, and she said there's only 66,000 miles on it. I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "That's a good car still." She said, "Yeah, but I've been trying to sell it, and I went to this car dealership, and they said there was only gonna give me 500, 500 for it with the trade-in, right?" And I'm like, "Oh man!" I said they try to play you, and honestly, it's good that you're still young at heart, because a lot, as you get older, what I'm saying, you start to forget and this and that, and maybe that's what they're banking on, is that you weren't in the right state of mind. And then I was like, that's why you gotta stay young in the mind. And bro, she said, "Oh my God, you're the first to get me." Honest. And I'm like, what? Like, me and Darren look at each other. What the hell? And then that was afterwards, right? But and then she reached out to grab our hands, right? So we take her hand, bro.
Okay.
It's so weird, like it felt weird, but we're in Portland, so Portland's weird, bro. That's their motto, bro. Like, for reals. Keep it weird or some shit like that. That's Portland's motto. But anyways, so as we're holding her hands, she was like, "I just want to let you guys know, I've been out of a mental institution since 1981.
Okay, you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, okay. What have I stepped in here?"
So I was like, in my head, I'm like, you are crazy. What the hell? 1981, you've been in and out of the mental institutions longer than I've been alive. Like, what the hell? I was like, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant to stay young in the mind. And then Darren's like, Darren started talking about her being a singer. And this lady, she's like, I could sing too. I'm like, oh, hell to the no. Like, we got to go, bro. But we helped. And the only reason why I'm coming out saying this, bro, is because if anything bad happens to me and Darren, we had a seance put in us, and that's what happened, bro. So now you guys know. Pass it on. Pray, keep us in your prayers. And it was weird too, because Darren, she's trying to crack my neck. She was like, "Do you trust me?" And I'm like, "No." And then Darren says, well, yeah, I don't really trust me either. As she's about to crack my neck. I'm like,
I think you're like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. Hey, there's some. I'm not saying something bad's gonna happen to me here. Knock on wood. I don't even know if that's wood. Yeah, that's wood. Yeah, knocked on wood, bro. But yeah, I just want to say that. But yeah, man. What's up, man? I hope everybody's doing good, man. And I say that, man. It's protection, bro. We're gonna put some incense in the house and make sure everything is good, bro. But the energy was kind of weird last night. For your birthday.
As it like some good juju or something going on.
No, because we tried. On like, do you guys watch that shit like on TikTok and where they crack your neck, but they put that towel like around your neck or under your neck?
Me personally, no, I don't.
They pull and then your whole neck cracks.
On those videos, how they're usually done by professionals and not people at home trying to imitate.
Yeah.
So while you and Doctor were talking like for almost the last hour, we've been trying to crack each other's necks and with the towel, and we got no cracks.
Yeah, I'd probably say I'd probably go and see like a chiropractor or something like that. Someone actually knows what they're doing. I definitely wouldn't trust you cracking someone's neck because you never know what could happen.
Hey man, that's what you get for free 99 though, man. But
True.
No, it did it did decompress me, bro. It did. I feel better, man. I had a fat kink in my neck, bro. And that was crazy. I was working out and I was doing shoulder shrugs, and I felt my whole muscle just like a fruit roll up, and I've been. She had to. We had to try something, bro. So it did relieve me though, but yeah. Yeah, man. But what's good, man? What's good, man? What's up with the comics, man? What's good?
It's good, mate. We're just about to go over the Wolverine #1 comic. This is getting dropped on VeVe today. So
nice.
Yeah, so it's looking good. 5,000 editions, $6.99 price point. It's got the rare and ultra rare covers by Ron Lim and Idris Silva. Looking very, very cool. So they've got a nice looking black and white variant there for the rare, and the ultra rare is looking quite good as well. And
nice.
It's just saying here, it's a Wolverine's first ongoing series. Welcome to Madripoor. So it's obviously him starting off his adventures in Madripoor, and the ultra rare is and the rare is like got him in the in his patch persona. So very, very cool.
Hold on, what did you say before? Something about Hall. What did you say?
So sorry, what?
I didn't catch what you said. Hall, I don't know, but if it's not important, it's all good. I just didn't catch what you said.
Okay, that's right. No, I was just saying. It's just saying here. It's Wolverine's first ongoing series.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're in the spot, but your phone sounds like you're rugging a little. It's very scratchy.
Is that mine? Is it?
No, I was saying the key. I don't know if he's in a bad spot. Yeah,
oh, my bad. I put the earpiece in. My bad, G. Yeah, I didn't hear him, but it's all good though. That's cool, man. I'm about to check it out. Let me check it out.
So yeah, so that's dropping today or maybe tomorrow morning, wherever you might be in the world. And 5,000 editions at $6.99. So we'll have to see how it goes. But we've, like I said before, we've just had the Donald Duck drop. We've just had the Deadpool Circle Chase, which I believe is none of them are sold out, which is not really surprising. And yeah, just yeah, mate.
Oh yeah, no, this Wolverine, I'm gonna I'm more than likely get a grade because I just sent it in to get signed by Chris Claremont.
Oh, really?
And yeah, man. So they're finally gonna send it back to me. The grade will come back tomorrow. I had him crack the slab. It was a 9.6. I had him crack it to sign it. So I had it pressing. So I don't know, man. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it comes back at 9.8 with the SIG, but it'll more likely come back still 9.6 with the SIG. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yo, Key, did you see that giant size X-Men 9.9? See that?
Yeah, I seen old boy that had it, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
how did that
What's his
happen?
name? The dude from
How did that
that's the dude who created the grading system, bro. I mean,
What?
it comes with the territory. Wink, wink.
No, man. We've had these combos, man. But I mean, are you taking a 9.7 to a 9.9? Like, where are you even getting that? Where did that book come from? How did that?
Bro, I mean, honestly, I can't call it, man, other than that's a unicorn. And I mean, shout out to him. I don't want to, hate on his grading because I mean, for me, that's the only 9.9 that I know of. But yeah, bro.
I mean, are we gonna get a 10.0 next at a giant size X-Men? Come on, bro. Like, come on. What are we doing here? Where did this book come from? I need to know something. Was this high grade already, and then they pressed it 1,000 times or something? Like, what? How?
I mean, we're talking about a 1975 book, bro.
Right.
I mean, 1975,
Right.
bro. What, 85, 95, 05? We're about to be 40 years old, bro.
How?
For somebody to have that in their stash and keep it at a 9.9. Oh, I mean, next year that book is gonna be 40 years old. So when he got it graded or whatever, because it was just this year, that book's 39-year-old book, bro. 9.9. I don't know. That's the shit where I if I was him, like that's where you got to tread lightly, bro, because that's where the questions come, like with us, like what we're talking about right now, like, bro, some don't make sense, right? I've never seen a book that old come back a 9.9.
I mean, and on top of that, even if we had that book, if he would have sent it in last year, then it would have stopped it. It would have been a 9.8 because they weren't doing 9.9s and 10s. So just that aspect alone is just weird to me that all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm going to submit this book now that I could potentially get a 10 or a 9.9. Like, it's just odd. I don't know. And then does that make people who've got 9.8s crack their slabs and try again now that they're allowing 9.9s and 10?
Look, bro, if you got a giant size X-Men and a 9 and above, I don't. If you got a giant size X-Men and a 5 and above, man,
right,
take it for yeah. I mean, I don't. People thought 9.9s were just being handed out. I just find it, like I said, bro, with that dude. I'm not hating on him, but again, he created a grading system, bro. And hey, man, it just comes with the territory, bro. Congratulations. I'll keep it moving, but until somebody could show me like how they did it, because I mean,
right,
that has to be done, bro. Like, how did you get a book that old to come back a 9.9?
Because now I got to go back and look at the CDC data, but I want to see how many of the highest grade, like what was the highest grade previously, and then it's like, okay, well, did he take that book and then press and clean it again, or like how did he jump up from even the last grade to where it's a 9.9 now? Like, yeah, it's a lot of questions.
Man, whoever he got, man, he had to get a team, man. I'm talking about he brought Bob Ross's nephew. He got he got the head honcho from CGC to press it, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm serious because I want to check that census now too on Go Collect for that giant size X-Men, because if there's more 9.9s, then maybe it'll debunk what I feel about that 9.9, but we'll see. We'll see right now.
And what's happening also is kind of like what comics are going through on VeVe, where it's like every time, well, since the beginning, we had a high amount of mints, but they were grails. And then it's like we had important keys, but lower mints. So it didn't affect the first round of stuff we got with higher mints because they were grails. But then it's like as time is going on, and now we're at the point where we got modern comics with 1,000 mint runs. Just that whole scenario is affecting everything else before it. And in a way that I don't think it should, but it just is. And then, you know, in the real world, you have CGC opening up 9.9 and 10.0s. And now that's making people feel like, oh, well, 9.8.
Bro, that's the only 9.9 on the census, bro.
See? But the question is, before that, before this was registered, what was the highest grade available? And was that purchased by that person? Because that's the only way this makes sense.
Well, there's 245 for 9.8 on the census. So there's a couple, there's like over a couple hundred, which is, you know, that's dope. But yeah, I mean, that 9.9, I don't know, man.
That's the only way to push it. Like if this guy, you know, if I bought 10.9.8s, cracked them and did what I could with them and then submitted them, one of them might slip to 9.9, right? 10 submissions, repressed, maybe. Just depends. I need to know like the story behind it, but you know, is it 10?
I don't know.
Are we gonna see a 10.0? Is a bunch of people gonna crack that? This is what I was saying before. Are a bunch of people gonna crack their 9.8s and try and repress or reclean one more time, now knowing that CGC even grades that high? You know, now I'm just waiting for PSA to. I mean, well, PSA is already at 10s, but like Beckett, you know, are they gonna crack and just start doing 10s? Like, this whole thing is getting crazy, bro. It's crazy. I mean, thank God VeVe really can't go any lower with comics. I mean, they could do a 500 or something, but I don't see that being done on a regular basis. So, I mean, this 1,000, I like whatever comics are going to do, I think we're kind of set in the mint sizes and stuff, you know? But going this low definitely affected everything previously. Like, I'm seeing ultra rares $10. It's wild.
Oh man, I'm seeing some ultra rares are like going like, you know, for like 5-6 gems. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, just the MCP for that is crazy.
Hey, y'all don't be tripping off that little black box in the left corner though, man. Like y'all don't be tripping off of that. I'll be tripping off that. That's why.
I know.
That shit right there. That'd be, man. That's supposed to be either a newsstand or a Spider-Man emblem, bro. That'd be killing me, bro. That's where it's like. They did that on one comic, bro. I forgot what Spider-Man comic it was. Bro, I think it was God, whose first appearance was that? Carnage's first appearance. It was Carnage's first appearance on the Spider-Man. They have that left corner. That's why it bothers me, because if they could do that for that book, it's on the app. It has it. But that little left corner should bother. I'm just being honest, as a collector. Like that would bother me. I mean, bro, because it doesn't, and people, I've said this before in other spaces, so whatever, but it just doesn't, that's where I'm like, this is a reprint, bro. Like this is a effects.
Do you ever mess with, have you ever messed with Marvel Unlimited?
Yeah, I had a subscription all the way up until the beginning of this year. Then I stopped. But
in my mind, like for me, whenever I looked at digital comics previously, that's how they appeared. So I just figured that's the norm because you can't use a barcode.
Now, granted, there are some IRL comics out there that have that same box in the left. I will say that, but for the most part, though, like these comics, like the one dropping this Wolverine dropping, it does have it IRL. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't get it, but I'm just saying because, and I'm, you know, just make it make sense, because if it happened for one comic, if you guys could find that on the app, there's only one comic with that bottom left where it's a black box, but it has the Spider-Man emblem, and I'm like, they're gonna do it. Okay. And for me, for the most part, I think that would, wouldn't bring me back into buying digital comics, but it would entice me. It would be like, oh, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? But it only happened with one comic, bro. And I'm like, I don't get it. That's the only thing that,
Okay.
you know,
Is it
baffles me.
Is it the one with the black and white Spider-Man on it? Because I'm looking at one now. It's
yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 299, which was the first full appearance of Venom, I believe, or part. No, it was the first cameo version of Venom. Might be first cameo appearance of Venom.
But you see it though, right? What I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Carnage was Venom. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So because on the FA Carnage one, it's got like the square in the bottom left hand corner that's like black, which is like what we've got like on the Wolverine comic coming now.
Mm-hmm.
But on this one, it's basically a white box with a Spider-Man's face in it.
There you go, right there.
I'm trying to understand. Are you saying that you're not feeling a connection because it's not mirroring the physical part, but at the same time, if they were to fill in that box with a Spider-Man's face, and that's not what happened on the real comic, then it wouldn't be identical to the real one anyway.
But on this one, like, look, if you go look it up, bro, this Wolverine does have. I don't know if it's a newsstand. Hold on, let me check it out, bro.
I get that it matches. I get that matches. I'm just trying to figure out what it is you're saying you want. Because if you're saying you want it to always
the emblem or the newsstand, either or.
Right. So my thing is,
it does have a Spider-Man insignia.
So if it doesn't have the newsstand, then it automatically is not going to like match with the physical counterpart 100% regardless. And I know they're not going to use barcodes. So either way, it's not going to look like
they could use the Spider-Man insignia though. Because it does have it, and they did use it for that one comic.
They could. So you're just saying you have a gripe with it being a blank space versus like just put something there. And if you're gonna put something, put Spidey. That's basically what you're saying.
Well,
yeah. Okay. Because some people's gripe is like it's not exactly like the physical. That's some people's gripe and what keeps them away. So I wasn't sure which it was and which is more important to you. But for me as a collector, like I never expected it to be there, and it's not an eyesore either. So it just doesn't bother me necessarily. It does, become an eyesore more or less, depending on the cover art or the book. But, I never expected us to get barcodes, especially like the way they came out the gate.
Well, not so much like the barcode, but even just more so like the Spider-Man insignia, bro.
Yeah,
at least that.
Just something other than a black box, because just because in my personal opinion, the black box just kind of looks a little ugly.
Yeah.
So why not make that like they've done with the Spider-Man one? Make it like white with a picture in it, or just make it like transparent and put like maybe like in this case Wolverine, put like a little Wolverine picture or something in there, just as something sort of.
Well, I'm also looking at it like this too. We're talking about something digital, right? So. I'm personally a visionary. I don't always look at items as like, oh well, this is it, because I've seen them make changes and activate things, especially based on community sentiment. So, especially with the flexibility that these items have, for all we know, that box could be black for a reason, and it could just be a placeholder for something else. Maybe as we're able to see these in the VeVe-verse or in another showroom where you can see comics or whatever, maybe we could fill that in with whatever we want. Maybe that's why it's blank. Or maybe, they have some new hologram type of technology where we're seeing it shimmers, and maybe we could alternate what goes there. I don't know, so, or maybe they might just decide later on and just fill them all in. Anything could happen, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm not letting that make or break my collecting of the digital.
Doctor, but you got to ask yourself though, as a just because if there's no questions, then there's no answers really. But if they could do it for ASM 299, then why couldn't they do it for the other 99.99%?
That's my point, is they still could. I don't know why. I don't work for VeVe, so I don't know why. I don't work for Marvel.
No, I'm saying,
and if anything, I would think it's Marvel's option and choice in design over VeVe's. That's number one. Number two, it could still be changed, but as a community, it would have to be something that's important, because if they're going in a certain direction, they chose to go that direction for a reason that we don't know. So that's why I'm saying, as being a visionary person that I am, all I can envision as being VeVe as a company is, and, you know, let's say they find out it's something that's important to us. Not only would I go back to Marvel and be like, yo, we need to do something with this, and it's not a problem, we can do something. I was just saying, like, why not be creative and give us some sort of flexibility and, you know, added stuff, maybe charge, you know, 10 MCP points to be able to modify a comic, the bottom label, you know, who knows? But all this stuff could just be changed, you know, or customizable, who knows? But if we don't make it a thing, I don't think they're going to care about it too. And if there's not enough people that care, then it's like we're just a small percentage of people like that care about something that nobody else cares about. So it just depends, like all this stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely a good question to ask. Either like, you know, my collectibles or the team or anyone else who might get into space one day. Like, no, but yeah, because it's like I said, the whole black square thing is not the first time we've had it on the app. I mean, there's various all sorts of comics like throughout the app have got the black square. We should come up with a name for it, like, you know, not like the black square of death or like the black square of the black the black square of mystery. Ooh.
The black hole.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I just think that's the beauty of it is, like, you know, like for me, I don't always look at the way things are. I look at like what they could always become or change to, you know, because unlike a physical toy, it's like it's set in stone, or a comic is set in stone, but all of this, anything could be changed, you know, it's digital. So it's interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Interesting. I honestly, like, beyond that, I want to get into the door that DC opened with the animated covers. I think, you know, as a community, we kind of let them off the hook because we had a little momentum going and voicing our opinion and wanting that, and kind of slacked off. And that's what I mean. That's one of those things that unless we keep knocking on the door and say, yo, this is a priority for us, they'll just look at it and then keep it moving. Like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? So I know how it works. Like, it's based on us, a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it definitely makes like for an interesting topic of conversation. But we just have to see. Hashtag just have to see. But speaking of comic books, did anyone pick up anything on dropped in on the VeVe Comics app? In any of the newer stuff?
This is actually the first week for me that I didn't get any. I wanted to, but passed out, and then next thing I know, I've just been busy, and just haven't been able to look back. So it just is what it is. It's officially a week that I skipped. How about y'all?
Me, I haven't picked up anything because, like, I didn't get paid till the end of the week, so that's what I'm hanging out for. But what about you, Kenobi? Did you pick up anything on the VeVe comic site?
Nah, man. I just, like I said, IRL. Like, yeah, I'm picking up comics, but like I said, I enjoy your space and everything like that. But as far as like buying anything off of the app, I have not bought anything off the app in almost a year and a half now, bro.
No, that's cool.
Almost 2 years now.
Well, what about in real life then?
Oh, big time! Like just shooting for like some big books, and as far as like ratios, modern books. But I'm also like trying to, cop some Silver Age, and if I Silver and Bronze Age, and if anything golden, it'll be like anything military wise, like fighting Army, fighting Marines, mystery. God, what's that called? Mystery something. But yeah, just trying to go for those ones. But the one in 100s, the one in 300s, the one in 500s, all that. Yeah, I've just been shooting for those. Trying to cop a big book right now. Just waiting on the word. But yeah, so everything's just centered around, like, what I'm saying? I would say it's my business now. Like I think I have matured enough this last year on whatnot as like being a reseller or whatever. So just focusing on that and, bringing, good product to, anybody that comes to the show, not making sure that they're not leaving unhappy.
Hey, Kenobi.
It was crazy though, because I did have one person complain though, like it was bad. It was after the show.
Oh, really?
The book, yeah, he was pissed, bro. He reported me to whatnot.
What?
He was pissed, and the reason why he was pissed, and this is where I'm like, because he had hit the Spawn puppeteer Lee book, and
Okay.
that book was like it's a good book, but the guy just hated Spawn so much, bro. Like I never witnessed anything like this, and he was like, man, out of all, like this is what he said to whatnot, out of all the mystery bags, you know, I got Spawn. And he was like, I hate Spawn, and he was like. And then I hit him up, and I'm like, "Yo, like, what's good, man?" You know, I was very, respectful, and I was like, okay, well, you know, he look, man, it's mystery bags, bro. Like, you know the drill on mystery bags. I mean, I see that you've been, you know, on whatnot for a while, so you know. And I sent him over, you know, whatnots, you know, rules as far as on mystery bags, like no refunds and whatnot, right?
Yep.
And he basically said, you could just keep the money and keep the comic. I don't want it, blah blah, right? And I'm like, bro, who's your favorite character? And he was like, I like Wolverine and I like Deadpool. And I'm like,
Okay.
bro, you could have, okay. And then I was like, okay, well, hey, look, man, I'm finna shoot you this instead. And I sent him a picture of it. He's like, oh, man, thank you. You don't have to do that. He was like, I felt so guilty after I read your first message and whatnot. But it was too late because whatnot flagged me. And I'm like, God, bro.
I know.
Like you should have just like, hey, chill, bro. Like, I didn't know you hated Spawn.
Right. Hey, so I had a question.
Yeah,
so when you mentioned, well, it's really two questions. You mentioned going after those 1 of 300s and 1 of 500s. Those are the same ones that were on your whatnot stream. And the second
Yeah.
question is, when did they start doing those? Because I've never even seen that
Good
before.
question. I don't, honestly, man, if you guys are going for modern books, like, and there's some on the app too, where they are where there's ratios on the VeVe app. But I don't know when they started doing it, but if you're shopping for modern books, man, that's the way to go, man, because they don't. You'll have more. You'll have a higher percentage of it appreciating, and you'll have a higher percentage of it not depreciating. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to imagine like a 1 in 500. Somebody had to buy 500 of those trade variants just to get that special variant. Yeah. That's a lot of freaking money, bro. You buy 500 of the same book to get a special variant. That's big. But then there's 1 in 1,000s too. I got a couple in my collection, 1 in 1,000s. So yeah, man. I mean, if you guys are going for modern books, that's just, I wish somebody told me that shit 3 years ago when I started collecting, bro. But that's the way to go. I'll be real with you.
For me, like when I was on your show, of course, everybody wants to hit the main prize for, just making a purchase. But when I saw you breaking those out, I was like, oh, I hope that weren't just any of those in my bag, yo. Like, I mean, just everything was just, I don't know, man. Those shows it's wild, bro. It's like a constant dopamine, adrenaline, all of that at one time, yo. You'd be having it hyped up, and then, I'd be excited for everybody else, cheering them on, congratulating them. So it's just a dope experience.
I can promise you.
I do wish the price point was a little lower on the last one, but I understand wanting to have a higher tier show. You know what I mean? But it just knocked me out of contention. I was like, damn it. But yeah, maybe do a cheap guy show. You know what I'm saying? Cheap slabs. Get rid of some cheap slabs,
Hey, I got you, Doctor. Nah, hey man, I appreciate that feedback too. I'm actually gonna do a show with What Are Those on July 4th. So if you want, yeah, and that'll, I don't like breaking it down in like as far as like cheap tiers and expensive tiers and this and that. But that show will be that show will be around, like, you know what I'm saying, around your wheelhouse, and everybody should be happy with it. But What Are Those is going to be doing sports cards, and then I'm going to be doing comics. So it's going to be a combo. And what I like about when I do shows, it's not for it's to expand the hobby. Like, I want new collectors, just like how you guys always say you guys want mass adoption in digital.
Yeah.
I want more people to come out, man. That's why I get so juiced. Like when somebody comes to me, man, hey, I got my first slab from your show, and now I'm stacking. I'm like, that's what's up, man, because that's the whole point. And I think more people get excited if they get their first slab and it's a banger. Then yeah, and that's the show that I'm trying to do. And then if I do, I'm still looking for tickets for Comic-Con. But when I do go to Comic-Con, I'm gonna be running shows straight after I leave. Like as soon as I get back to the room, I'm gonna be running shows, bro. So that'll be, if you guys can't, if no one can go or whatever, then please come to the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get exclusives. I'm gonna get signatures, and yeah, man. I mean, and what I wanted to tell you too, Doctor, was you work your way up, and like I said, if anybody's listening and you heard what I said about modern books, like that was a cheat code that I wish I had 3 years ago, because every show would have been, what. But anyways, I had to work my way up, and soon enough, bro, like none of my shows will have like it won't have like your regular, it won't have no regular comic books. It'll be all ratios, and
It's
if
already
not,
feels like
signed
that now.
books. And
It really already feels like that now. But yeah, I wanted to tell you this too. Me, you, and one of those might need to connect behind the scenes too, because I'll just keep it, like this. Like, if you should know what it takes to become a whatnot seller. You have to pretty much show them your inventory. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a whatnot seller, but I haven't activated anything. You know what I mean? But I got a lot. Especially on the sports cards side. A lot of just different collectibles in general, but tons of sports cards. So I might need to collab, you know what I'm saying, with you guys. I don't know if I'll be able to do shows and all of that, but I definitely wouldn't mind funneling some of the stuff that I have through you guys, and do auctions or whatever you guys are doing.
yeah, no doubt, bro. I think I live by I like one of my favorite movies, and I talk to me and Nino. We talk a lot, and one of my favorite movies is American Gangster.
Oh yeah,
and
nice.
yeah, that's one of my favorite movies with Denzel, bro. But one of it, his motto is, what I'm saying, he's gonna have the best product, for and it's gonna be affordable. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's, I mean, I'm not selling crack, but hey, like, but if you can use it as your motto, like always make sure that your product is A1, then no one will ever question you, bro. I mean, if anything, people will probably try to, imitate you, but at the same time, like what you just brought up, Doctor, like whatnot is a different beast. There's I know a lot of people that have tried, and it's just like it's one of those things where, what I'm saying, it is tiring. And when I say I do a show after the show, I gotta freaking decompress. Yeah, bro.
It's the same thing as
I
could tell you, it's probably comparable to when you do live streams, honestly.
Say that again?
I said it's very comparable to when we do live streams on YouTube.
Yeah, man. You guys are, hey, shout out to all the YouTubers, man. I see Biggest Bros. I love him, and Kid Arcade, man. Those two mesh. You doing the comics, bro. Like, no, I think with me, this last show or 2 shows ago, somebody, brought up, all the stuff that happens in the back, and in reality, like, you never really think about it because it's your passion as a YouTuber or whatever. Like, you love doing it. But if you really just sat down and thought about like what you did to do that one show, like look at Hinano and D. They're evolving every freaking day. You got God, man, what's up? God, I forget the Shawnee Poo's down there, but Shawnee Poo and his crew. What? Come on, man, help me out. What's their digital platform? Come on, help me out. Cryptoids.
Yeah, it was Cryptoids. Yeah,
Cryptoids. Yeah, Cryptoids, man. Like that, bro. To bring that type of content, and make sure that making sure people are engaged. And I think the hardest thing with us, on our platforms is that we can see what you guys are typing, but we can't see your expressions, nor can we hear you guys. So that we're just like we're trying to bring content and we're trying to make it relevant, and at the same time we're trying to keep you guys engaged. And to keep somebody engaged when you can't hear them, that's like going to a comedy show and you can't hear the comedian, but you see him laughing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? Like, what's he laughing about? I can't. So, we get the ha ha ha's in the messages, or great job, guys. But at the same time, it just hits different, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and there's many more YouTubers out there. My Collectables, he's been doing it for, a long time. And yeah, man. So Osmond, you too, bro. I mean, just bringing the comic content, get to the chopper, all that stuff, bringing comic content, bro. Like you're not just. It's almost like you're studying like every panel, per se. Like it's crazy. So I commend you guys for what you guys are doing, man. For reals, dude. Like honestly, like, and keep on bringing it, man. Because at the end of the day, whether you got to start off with one all the time, but eventually it's gonna go up. And look at you, Doctor. You hit 700. Osmond, I don't know how many subscribers you have.
38.
But 38, baby, and I'm one of them. So let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Doctor, I'm one of them too. G. Like so, and you always got to start with one. But the only thing I can say is you're gonna fumble, you're gonna mumble, and you're gonna stumble. But don't trip. Just keep on getting back up, and every day, just like figure out how you can, better your shows. And I know I talk about them a lot. We're both from the islands, but we're not family related, bro. But the one YouTube stream, like I brought him up earlier, but Hinano and D is like every time, bro. Like even Kid Arcade too. Like I like that. I like that. Like I like you, Doctor. Like you now, you know what I'm saying? You got songs and everything. Like, bro, Osmond, get to the chopper. Like you've evolved from your very first show. Like that's all it's about, bro. It's just evolving. But bro, like I love hearing when people get new gear or new stuff for their show, and that right there, bro. Yeah, that I love that passion, man. That shit is so legit. And so I equate that to Whatnot. And I'm telling you guys right now, Whatnot's been boring as of late because there's been no Comic-Cons. But come this Comic-Con, it's about to be lit again. Everybody's about to be restacked or restocked and everything, and everybody's gonna be selling again. It's gonna be off the chain. I can't wait, bro. Like, bring back the cons, bro. Bring back the Comic-Cons, man, because it's been dry, man. We need more exclusives. We need more freaking covers. We need all that, dude. And cons do that, man. I promise you. So I hope San Diego Comic-Con does the same.
Yeah, definitely. And also just a piggyback off that as well. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I think there was someone in the X Spaces who was basically said basically exact thing, saying like, I want to try and get involved in starting a YouTube channel or do that. And yeah, my response was basically just say do it. So just don't think about it too much, because like you said, the first couple of attempts at it, it's probably going to be crap. It's probably going to be like very subpar compared to where you'd be like in a year or so from now. But the most important part is just do it. Just take that first step, and then just keep trying to see what works.
And yeah, most definitely, and don't be afraid of constructive criticism. If somebody comes to you and be like, and I always want the honest opinion. Like if somebody comes to you and be like, hey, yo, man, your show was garbage. I'll be like, yo, what could I have done better? You know what I'm saying? And basically, like my first 3 shows, actually, I was getting a lot of constructive criticism, and I loved it. And I appreciated it. And a lot of it came, from, and that's how, that you want real people around you. You know what I'm saying? Your lady's always going to be, your lady or your man's always going to be 100 with you. But, and so, take that feedback. But the people, like your friends, like who you call your friends, you want them to be as honest as possible. Like I said, and I was getting it from Nodes was, giving me, tips on like what he saw that could have been better. Nino does it. God, there's a couple more other people, but Nodes, yes, and nodes. And I really do appreciate that stuff, dude. Like I like it, man, because trust me, man, fool me once, shame on you, fool me
Mhm.
twice, shame on me, you know, so it's not gonna happen again, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same as like, especially like when I do these spaces or when I do like my YouTube channel. Like, I'm always like asking like the community or like group chats. Like, like, did you like that? Like, what do you think of this? Like, just try and get like that little bit of feedback, just so you can always keep trying to do that little bit to improve. And that's what it's all about. It's not about like making like massive changes like real quick. It's about making small changes over a long period of time, and just just like I said, just building that consistency of just keep just doing it. And
Hey, do you guys as YouTubers ever think like, like, okay, you can see us live, like, and then you see like all the YouTube legends, like they're like how they're like, or even the Twitch legends and whatnot, like they're man, the subscribers they get, like, so you guys are starting off like that, right? Like, so do you guys see anything as far as like evolving like with YouTube, like where you guys can be the first to the punch and be like, okay, well, I'm going to start this because YouTube is eventually going to start it. Almost like digital collecting, right? Like no one was really into, no one knew that this was going to be a thing. And now it is, you know what I'm saying? So what do you guys see? Like it's evolved, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So do you guys see anything evolving that could evolve from being a YouTuber that no one else is doing right now? Or is it just like, you got to just go up there and, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, your content reaches people.
Yeah, good
You
question.
want to take that odds, or you want me to go first?
Well, basically, like I said, I'm just trying to just offer something different for this, just something different, something fun, something engaging. Like I said, just taking like get to the comics, for example. I mean, like that's just like just offering something different, because I saw that people are like, everyone's collecting all these awesome comics in on the app, but no one was actually like taking the time to read them. Like, you ask people, have you read this? Oh, I've got the cover, but I haven't had a chance to read it. Or, like, so I was like, okay, well, I'll have a go, like just like reading them, like, because I know it's like, it seems like a lot of people just like just do like whatever you do in your daily life, but just take a video of it and just like put it online, and it seems like it gets traction. Like, you got like kids like unboxing toys and stuff like that, or you got like all these other people just doing stuff like vlogging basically. So I just thought, yeah, we'll give it a go and try something a bit different. And yeah, so far it's got very positive traction. Just we just kept building on that. But as for like first to the space, I mean, maybe not so much first. Maybe just like sort of like have someone else or have something else happen first, see how it goes, and then maybe try and build on that. Yeah, don't know really. Yeah, what about you, Doctor?
For me, I started my channel in the bear market. I started it just out of you know, just people wanting me to do it. Really, honestly, I was on a channel with someone else previously. They had a pretty small channel, and I kind of brought him into VeVe. And one thing he wanted to do, he was just a YouTuber I found like during the whole COVID thing. A very small channel, he had like 20 subs, and his channel just started off with him like being like, I'm going back to my dad's house to get my comics. So that was his first episode, was him just talking about his stuff he had. And then I was sitting there waiting for him to make another one, and the next one was him walking in his dad's house, just with his phone on his camera, and going up in the attic and pulling out the box. And he's like, all right, guys, the next episode, I'm going to crack this open, And then I just started talking to him through the comments, and letting him know, like, there were comics on VeVe. It just pretty much had happened around that time. And he found VeVe and just went crazy, and he was buying collectibles too. And he was having problems like with his family life and stuff. He had kids, wife, job, the whole nine, and just started going crazy making content. His name is it was Big Flip Collectibles, if you want to look for it on YouTube. So one thing I guess was a passion of his was he really wanted to do interviews. So he was saying how he would interact with different YouTubers, basically like I would, support them, like this stuff, leave comments. He was like, and I would say to them eventually, like, yo, I want to have you on the channel one day, blah, blah, blah. And they say, yeah, okay, cool. And he's like, I hit him up on Twitter, DM him, and I don't get any response. So I knew I had a pretty good relationship with most of the people that were in the community. So I told them, sometimes it's just a matter of knocking the first one down. And I said the problem too is like when you're asking someone to come on your channel and do an interview, and then they actually do their research and they look at your channel, I'm like, you have no interview, so you're not known as an interview guy. I'm like, so you got to start with like your inner circle and work your way out. So one of my closest friends was Crypto Pro. He had a Telegram group that I was a part of, and as you know, he was a YouTuber, so I had him come on first. Rest is history. I had Randy to Superstar Money's first interview when they were really small. Dino, his channel was just starting. All these different people. And bottom line is he shut that channel down, and I was just in Crypto Pro's Telegram group, and whenever there were comic drops, not just because of like necessarily my comic book acumen or what I know about comics, but it was more just about like the effects of the comic on the app. Like, should they go for it? What is the comic in general? What do I think about the drop size? Basically what I go through in my videos. So that's why my videos are formatted the way they are. And it's basically like my videos will always just, at first I started recording them in the Telegram group just as a video, and I would just make something real quick and let them know what I'm doing. And then that turned into like, my stacking the slacking on it. And then Crypto Pro just kept saying, make a channel. And even the guy that I was doing, co-hosting with before, he was like, when I end this, you need to keep it going, do a channel. So we were doing stuff like giveaways of physical items, mainly different collectibles, sports cards and stuff like that. And I really haven't been able to get that going on my channel, mainly because I haven't been able to live stream like I want to. But that's pretty much the nature of my channel. So I never got into it to necessarily like make money from my channel. So I always looked at other people like from the Cavells who did the Patreons to, how YouTube has evolved and now they have a subscription service. Or, I'm see how people from My Collectables to whoever uses the subscription service versus doing a Discord thing or a Patreon thing, So I'm observing all of this, but I never looked at like what I'm going to do to try and make money or anything like that. And as far as the content, I mean, we're in a niche within another niche. NFTs are a small niche, and then VeVe itself is a smaller one. So I don't think anyone that makes content is thinking like, oh, I'm going to make money because my video is going to go viral. So as far as using the tools that they give us and thinking like in the future, what else we could do, I don't know. It's not that many options. I like the idea that X, lets you host directly from X and stuff like that. I think that's dope. But for me, the only thing I have my eye on in the future to wrap up is the VeVeverse. You know what I mean? If that is done correctly and it ties in all these different platforms and I could just stream from within there and it just beams out to everything else, kind of like X does with YouTube now. And, if it's all integrated properly and, me and my group could do shows and not even be in the same place and all have avatars and, do like real shows to me doing my content live from there, that who knows where it's going to go. But that's all I could see in the future as far as being a creator and using something that's not out yet, in a different way. That's about it. We got Hinano back in town.
I was about to say, yeah, he's back. He's off the plane.
I'm off the plane, and I wanted to answer Kenobi's question because I thought it was a really great question. Brody, how you doing, man? Good to see everybody. I'm back off the plane. So check this out. The evolution of what we're doing, I kind of want to explain to you guys what we're trying to do, and maybe we can evolve the space that way. We're from Hawaii. We're Hawaiians. We're Yapese. We have this island style. It's sorely missing in this space. The Aloha spirit is missing in this space. Being kind to one another is missing in this space. And so our mission, the whole reason we keep doing this is to instill that in this space, to make sure that anybody comes, hangs out with us, chills, whatever, they feel welcomed. I don't care if you're a moon boy. I don't care if you're a futter. I don't care what you're labeled. You come into our space. I want to give you that Aloha spirit. As long as you give it back to me, then we're cool. Then we can start a conversation. Then we can unify. That is where the evolution of where I want to see this space goes.
Yeah, I second that as well. Like that's one of the reasons why I started these spaces as well. Just to try and create like a space where we can all come together and share our love of collecting and just chill, relax, and just talk about it, and not have to worry about the worries of the outside world. As it's just a nice, positive, chilled, relaxed space. And also, like, like myself, like, you might struggle out there in real life, but talking about people, like, with this, or sharing it with your friends, your loved ones, your family, or whatever. It's just trying to provide an outlet for everybody. And I think so far we're doing a pretty good job of that. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's stuck with us from start to finish, and anyone who's just jumping in now. I just appreciate everyone taking a moment of your time to come and chill with us. But just want to give everyone a bit of fair warning. I do have to start wrapping up the space in about 15 minutes or so. But it's been a really fun, really chill discussion this episode. Like, nice, relax, gone over a bit of the VeVe drops, a bit of the comics, bit of what's going on, like, in the YouTubing journey and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm here, and it's also the same with what I'm trying to do over on YouTube as well. With Get to the Comics, is just provide a little bit of fun, bit of entertainment, and actually get into reading actually some of these comic books and getting familiar with the storylines, maybe the characters, maybe just it might even start, like, it might pique your interest in collecting comics, or you might have a character you connect with, or a story you might be interested in. Just gives you a starting off point, and you can go off and do your own thing with it. But yeah, no, very, very cool, and I second all of that.
Hey, bro, I came up with an idea.
Ooh, idea! I like ideas.
Idea for like one day of, like, what I'm saying, every as far as like the YouTubers in the space and whatever, you got, because a lot of you guys link up on one channel, right? But I know you guys have it where you're at too, but we have like pub crawls.
Okay.
Maybe you guys can have like a YouTube crawl. Call it like whatever you guys want to call it, like a pub crawl, but like something in that same thing where, like, on the hour and a half, or however long you guys want to run it, like 2 hours, and the next show, and just what I'm saying, like, and then so everybody has a chance to go visit your channel, because like you, Oz, you have 38, right?
Yep.
But you be on Hinano show a lot. You be on, you're on. Everybody knows you. As far as like that, so what I'm saying, to boost up your subscribers or something like that. I think that would be dope. And then throughout those shows, like every show, like, will be, there'll be like prizes or whatever, as if you guys don't run it already, or what I'm saying. But something like that, I think that would be dope, bro. Like, and if you, what I'm saying, if you hype it up, and
yeah, okay, I like it.
Yeah, bro. I think that'd be dope, dude. Like, honestly, I would seriously tune in. Hell, man, that would be dope. I don't know. So I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. What do you reckon, Doctor?
I mean, I've never heard of pub crawl before, but I will say that in the past, when there were more live streamers, especially ones that were available like at close times during the day, or a couple of them might be close together in the evening, as long as they had communication with each other and cool with each other, I've seen since back in the days, people would always, let people know during their stream that X, Y, and Z is about to have a stream. And then at the end of their stream, we would pretty much do what's called like rating the next person's stream. So like if OG Vault is streaming and then Kid Arcade is up next, he'll be like, yo, let's raid his stream and let's drop a bunch of skulls in the chat and let's let them know we came over from the stream. Okay. Or, different emojis. So yeah, we've been doing that, if that's what he's talking about. And I would just say the reason why it may not seem like we were able to do as many giveaways is just because a lot of people in VeVe in our space are, if they do have anything in abundance to give away, it's usually something digital. So once VeVe stopped with the transfers, that's what died down a lot of the whole doing a lot of giveaways during streams aspect. So that's starting to rev back up with Cryptoids. And anybody that does have physical items like Hit Arcade, he gives away comics, Real Comic Podcast, of course, comics and NFTs. So I'll say it's there. It's just the fact that there's not that many YouTubers in the space that go live necessarily. Like me, I might be active, but I do a lot of, mainly pre-recorded content more than live streaming. And then let's say Biggest Bro, he's active, getting more active, but like tonight he came on at random and came on at like maybe 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So there may not have been anyone else going before him or after him to kind of make it all linked together. But I think as more people get back active again one day and new people come in, you'll see all that stuff happen more.
Hmm.
I just think right now we're just a little too disjointed, and it's hard to coordinate it all like that.
Yeah, though I definitely do like the idea though. I mean, I reckon like you could just do like like a little special event or something, like have like start off on like someone's stream, then all of a sudden like live stream to another stream. Yeah, it does have potential, but yeah, like you were saying, Doctor, maybe once we get a bit more get more people live streaming, or if we can get like a group of us together and just do it that way, that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because we could do something where like even if we know Kenobi's having a show, we could do like pre-shows leading up to his show and then funnel everybody to whatnot. Like we all need to step up and help each other more. You know what I'm saying? It's including myself. That's what I want to do. I'm just dealing with a lot in real life, so I'm kind of limited in what I can do. But I would like to do something like that, for starters or something, man. But it's just hard to do on a random, almost routine basis because it just used to flow organically in the past. It was like everyone was pretty much consistently going live. So it was just like, anyway, people wouldn't step on their toes, or they would just usually be in that person's live stream anyway. So they'd be like, all right, I'm going to just set up that I'm going to go live after when they usually get off anyway. And then as that other person saw a pattern, then it was like they just fell into a groove. Like, oh, X, Y, and Z is going to come on after me. Everybody's going to go over there, post-drop, show, whatever. And, most of us going live just historically has been because there was at least a drop going on, so it's kind of based on that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Doctor, I don't drink anymore either, bro. So I don't know if you drink as well. But if you do, like pub crawls are pretty fun. I used to pub crawl when I did drink. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so it's like club hopping.
Like you just
it's like club hopping.
Yeah, it's like club hopping. Yeah, you bar hopping, but at every bar they have their exclusive drink for that day. Or whatever. Yeah, man. So it was always fun. It's almost like beer tasting, right? Like, and you go there and you hop over to another bar, and it's just like in Northern California we have this city called Benicia, and they have a ton of bars on First Street, and so during the pub crawl, like all those bars, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, and they're jam packed, bro, and it's just going to the next bar. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you've seen all the bars, you tasted all the beers, and you don't even remember the last beer you tasted because by then you're feeling it now. But yeah, and it's a fun environment. Let's put it that way. You're not crawling on your knees or anything like that. I don't really call it crawl, but yeah, I just like, and I know you guys always shout out like when the next show is for the next person. But I was just like, bang, 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 like have it like, you know what I'm saying, every hour or every hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, that would be dope. I mean, I would go for that. And then like I said, every stream have like their own type of giveaways or whatever, or, this and that, or you guys can get cryptoys or and it's not like you guys haven't seen VeVe, do transfers. You just gotta talk to Sanjay. So pretty sure you can make that happen. And whatever. So yeah, that would be dope.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta start wrapping up the space now because my little ones is gonna start kicking around. But again, big thank you guys for tuning in. Big thank you guys for listening. And yeah, if there's anybody who wants to come up and say a few words, like before I start closing out the space, you're more welcome to do so. Yeah, so like I said before, it's been a nice chilled, relaxed one this time around. So just talking comics, talking YouTubery as I used to say. But yeah, it's been a fun one, guys.
Yeah, man, I'll step down too, man. But in saying that, man, I just want to always thank you guys, man, for always shouting me out. And I think I came up here with the intent of, showing you guys and showing you guys love and showing you guys the same type of respect that you guys always give me, man. And I wanted to, just, venture into your land of YouTube and whatnot, and, trying to, yeah, man, just see where you guys come from and let people hear it, man. You know what I'm saying? And Osman, we'll get you those subscribers, bro, and Hinano and D are gonna keep evolving, and it's freaking beautiful. Doctor, same thing. All you guys, man. Chris Evers, I see you down there, man. You're doing your thing on Go Collect, man. I love your articles, bro. You're so freaking fantastic with the words and how you just every wordplay and everything, man. So keep that going, bro. But yeah, Nas, I like what Nas is doing, man. He has, you know what I'm saying, his Snap Alley, but he has it live now on Twitter. So you ever hop into his space, you can see, you know what I'm saying, because you get to see how he's playing it. And you know, for a lot of people, they think they could just, you know, that they can't get into the game because they're late. But if you just see like all you gotta do is start, you know, you gotta start somewhere. And Nas is doing a great job of putting, you know, Snap Alley out there. So yeah, man, Shawnee Poo again. And Cryptoids, every man, and they're so legit because they always keep it real, bro. It's almost like you're just chilling with the homies, you know.
Yeah.
I could go on and on, man, but yeah, man, keep it going, man. Keep you know, thriving and keep on evolving, man. But I thank you, Osmond, for the space, G. Real, hey, Hinano, Doctor, what said don't need to be said. Y'all family, you don't need to be blood to be family, baby. Let's go.
That's it. Let's go. What about you, Doctor? You know, anything you want to say before we start wrapping things up?
I'll go last.
Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, man. Just another VeVe Wednesday in the books, man. It was a dope show. Enjoyed it. Thoroughly tired. Got to get back to work though.
Yeah, mate.
Shout out everybody that came through, man. Yeah, it was a dope combo. And yeah, man, keep collecting the house, man. Keep it going. Congratulations, big homie. I never got to tell you, man.
Oh,
that's well deserved.
No, thank you.
So, absolutely, man. So
yeah.
And then I think you like one other stuff on streams later on. It was like just an awesome day, man. I was happy for you. But yeah, man, that's it for me, man. Shout out everybody here, everybody listening to the playback. Catch y'all next week.
Yes, thank you, Doctor, for taking the time out of your busy day. I can always count on you to come and chill in the space with us when it's a bit of a quiet one like it is this time around. But yeah, no, it's been fun, mate. So I'll let you get back to it, and looking forward to seeing those awesome tracks you've been dropping lately.
Absolutely, appreciate you.
Awesome. And also, before I forget as well, just going back to a big shout out to Chris Severs as well. He's just released his the latest Go Collect article about VeVe and Viz breaking news. So definitely check that out when you got a spare minute to have a look at that one. But yeah, and bro, you know, anything you want to say before I start closing things out, mate?
Yeah, hey, thanks for letting me go last. I finally got in the car and got all the bags packed. I think I misinterpreted Kenovi's question, but that's okay. You guys heard my feedback, but I don't know really much what happened while we were on the plane, but I always know that you always put down a good show. So I'm pretty sure that everything was just really copacetic on how you do things. And just thank you for always providing this space every Wednesday and Sunday consistently for everybody. And yeah, I'm on the same page with you, bro. I want to see this space evolve, and I want to create a safe space and a good place for everybody.
Yeah.
And when I mean everybody, I'm saying everybody, not one community, all of them.
Yes, sir. Also, and that's kind of like what the message of the VeVe Collective is about as well. Like just providing a safe space for us to geek out, chill, and share our love of collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Cryptoys, VeVe, Candy. So we're all for it. And yeah, like I said before in previous streams, if you're interested in the VeVe Collective and want to get involved with what we're doing, we do have a group chat. We do have a Discord as well, which I think we did have a go at, and sort of gone a bit dark lately. But we might look at maybe getting that back in action, because we're getting up to a few members now. I think we've got like nearly over 50 members, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so if you want to get involved with that, send us a DM and or just let it be known, and I will get involved with that. But on that note, guys, we'll might start wrapping things up, because like I said, it's coming up at 6 o'clock in the morning here in the UK, and this is the danger zone for me, where my little ones start kicking around and just demanding all sorts of things, being a busy father of two. But yeah, I just want to say big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come listen in. Big thank you to all the speakers. And I always like to take this little part of the show just to do a bit of a shout out to the VeVe Collective members, because a lot of us have got a lot of different projects now, but I'll just go over it real quick because we've got like a lot of people. Big shout out from the top, and just because he's here in the space here with me, is the Real Uncommon Podcast, who's a Hinano indeed. Big thank you to My Collectables, K Collections, Evolved, Collectors Gone Digital. So we've got Double Quill and Chris Severs with their blogs over on Medium and Go Collect. Big shout out to Kid Arcade, does his show on Sundays. with the three biggest bro. Big shout out to DoktaStrange as well, with doing all things strange, the Stack and Slack videos. Definitely get over there, give him a sub, give him a like, and give him as much support as you possibly can. Same with the Real Uncommon podcast. Big shout out to Shawnee Poo as well. Say Shawnee Poo. So you do your thing over on YouTube from time to time. It's good to see you back in this active in the space, mate. And give him a like, a comment, and a follow as well. Big supporter of Cryptoys as well. Big informant to a big shout out to Informant BE with his drop streams, and also does the muzzle runs as well. Big shout out to him. He's always covering that consistently. Big shout out to Mr. Falcon and Doobs for all the awesome stuff they do with the vault building. And also Mr. Falcon's just dropped another very entertaining VeVe news video, which is very, very cool to see. Big shout out to Olga MKC with her MetaKitties project over on OpenSea, which you might see from time to time. Big shout out to Miss Gecko as well, who's doing Bill and Gex's excellent adventure, basically covering things like Futureverse and all the other cool stuff happening in the X spaces that we might not be aware of. Big shout out to Casual as well, who's doing the Casual Chimps at the moment, which is what I've got my profile picture as. Very cool. Does a lot of AI based work, whether that be Funkos, making music, and just doing all sorts of awesome stuff. Also hosts his own karaoke spaces from time to time, either on X, or if you got the time and the lungs to do it, definitely get in on that one. Big shout out to Key Collector 98. So where he does his whatnot shows from time to time. Again, another awesome voice in the space, and just a wealth of energy and electrifying shows. Love it. And a big shout out to Davo as well, who does a lot of artwork for myself and Nano and a few other, and also he's just done some artwork for Collectors Gone Digital with his merchandise range. So definitely check that out. Amazing artist, and just another very positive voice in the space, another positive influencer in the space. I'll just say that. Big shout out to Clarissa as well, who does the selfies and cosplay with the collectibles, and also again congratulations to her as well for winning the gold and silver VeVe logo. So very, very cool to see. And last but not least, myself, Mr. Osmond Collect 63, where I do Get to the Chopper. No, that's the other guy. I do Get to the Comics. That's my thing. Do it every Friday. Basically, this Friday, I've actually got. We're going live again. So sorry, the last couple of ones have been pre-recorded just because life. But this Friday, we are going to be covering Ghost Spider #1, which is the Gwen Stacy comic, and then my special guest is going to be KC from K Collections. So you might have seen the promo video for that I put out yesterday. So yeah, again, going to be live, and get over and check it out, and give us a like, comment, or subscribe if you feel inclined to do so, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And on that note, guys, I'm going to say my good mornings, good evenings, good nights. So I did have a couple of talking points, but I think we managed to get through most of them. But that's all right. I just have to save them for the Sunday show. So if you missed out on this one, so come over to VeVe Weekends, where we do the Sunday show with myself and Collectors Gone Digital. So okay, guys. Well, take care. Have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.